Over the years, we've seen a lot of Africans who are okay, maybe they are middle class, sending their children to UK, to America, to Canada, to, various, countries of the world to go study. And they themselves are not living there. They don't have intention of going to live there. They might not even be financially buoyant to be going there regularly to visit them. They are not financially buoyant to do these things, but they just send their children abroad and they are in a different country, maybe talking to them through the phone or through email or whatever means, but they are not physically there. They don't have the intention of going there regularly. If you are a person that is about to do this, please do not do it. If you have done it, please look for how you can be going regularly to go see your children at least 2 or every 3 months in a year. If not, you're in for soup. I'm not praying that bad thing happen to anyone that have sent their child abroad. A good parenting is not necessary when you are there or you are not there. Some parents can be with their children inside their house, but they are still neglecting their children. In the world that we have to be vigilant. So many parents are living with their children in the same house, but they don't know what is happening in their life. And they don't ask them questions, they don't tell them how to live. That person that have sent your children abroad and you are not in the same country as they are, please make sure that you be going every 2 or 3 months to see them. And if you are about to do it, you don't have the intention of going every 2-3 months, please do not try it. Because when a child is not well trained, they go astray. You might say that child is 20, that child is 18, that child is maybe 16, some even as 12, 5. You cannot physically see that child every 2 months, 3 months. Please don't do it. You are setting up that child for failure. You are giving the child up to the society to devour. You are giving the child to the society to train for you. When a child cannot be trained by their parents, the society will train up that child. You might say, oh, this my child is 20, 22, 25. Yes, they might be 22, 25. A child cannot be mentally okay to make a sound decision not until they are 30. Years ago, there's this prominent doctor that is dead now. He and his wife, they sent their children to Canada. And after a few years, they don't live in Canada. They sent their children to Canada and they were living in Nigeria. After a few years, when the mother visits the child, she saw that the child has changed. The way the child was now dressing, doing things was not okay to her. According to the child, the mother began to rain curses on her, begin to lay curses on her that she's not going the way she trained her. And me that live here, I was just looking at, I that live in this part of the world, I was looking at the lady when she was saying this. I was like, but you sent her abroad. You were not there. I went on the internet to go search for the interview for the child. And I saw that the child was saying that the mom was cursing her, this and that. And you can tell that the child has westernized her behavior, her way of doing things changed to the society that she's in. The mother wants her to be behaving the way she was when she was in Nigeria. It's not going to be so. And you are not there. you send them over here and you are there and you don't come regularly to visit them, to advise them, to see how they are doing, surprise visits and all that. You just send them and you relax. When you come back in 5 years time, so, oh God, this is what it is. Or when they come home, some have sent their children abroad and they turn to gay, lesbians, or maybe their parents are not into that. Oh, my child is not a lesbian, it's not a gay. You are not there, because every action starts with a thought. Every action starts with a physical manifestation. When they were getting that thought, nobody to talk to, nobody to tell. They just carry on like that. You're not there. Some can also be there in this situation, but they are not there because there are different ways that the devil manipulates families. We have to be vigilant. This is the reason why I'm making this video. Be alert. As a parent, be alert. Because there was a time I was parenting my kids. I was living with them inside the house, but I was not physically present because I was carried away by, oh, I have a partner who was not ready, I was praying 24, always going to church, trying to save a marriage, but I was not catering for my children. I was not paying attention. I was not listening when they were speaking. Thanks be to God who came to our rescue. There are so many people today that are distracted by different things. Maybe the devil will just bring one business their way, something is happening, different distractions. You are carried away. You don't know what is happening. And then something happened. Oh my God. You have to be vigilant. Please do not send your children abroad in a country that you're not living in. Years ago in this UK where I live, there was a boy that was murdered. I don't want to mention his name. A small boy of 9-year-old. The father was in Nigeria. The father sent his mom with this boy came in here. Maybe the mother was going to work. The boy joined a gang. Somehow, I don't know what happened. Maybe they were fighting or something. I don't where the boy. I think they said it was in gang or something. I don't know what really happened, but he was attacked on his way back from library and was killed. The 9-year-old is supposed to be monitored by a parent to a library at that time when he was stabbed. I think they said it was around. He said it was around 8, between 7 and 8 in the evening. What will a 9-year-old be doing in the library at 8 o'clock? Where is the mom? Where is the father? The boy was stabbed. The boy died, and the father was in Nigeria. A 9-year-old is supposed to be escorted to the library, not on his own. We are talking about the area which is the worst area in this country, in London. A 9-year-old is not supposed to be going on their own at that time. Please, if you are, wherever place you are in the world, don't send your children abroad when you know you are not physically with them. Please do not try it. There's this Nollywood actor now. I saw him online praying for his kid. Said he was relocating abroad to America, or I don't know what country. And he's praying that the boy will not come back as a gay or homosexual. If he's going to be visiting the boy regularly, maybe every 2 or 3 months, it's okay. If you're just going to send the child over here, maybe you think he's 20, 22, 23, you send the boy over here to come and study over to whatever, US, and you're not going to be there, maybe you see once in a year, please don't try it. Don't try it. The world that we are in, Satan is how to destroy the lives of children. Don't try it. Please do not try it. There are some people that their husband will send them abroad, or they will send their husband abroad with the children. The parents are not together, and the children are with one partner. Please do not. I know in some situations there may be visa delay, different things. Please do all you can to constantly be chatting with the children on the phone. Do all you can. Do all you can, please. Constantly, constantly, constantly. Please do not just lay back, because the world we are is darkness. Do all you can, because you can be with a child and not be there. You can also be far away and also be there somehow. If you are a child, a parent that communicates regularly. But the truth is that it's always good for families to stay together in a place. There are people that are saying, oh, I want to bring my brother to Europe and leave his children at home. Please think twice. I want to bring my sister to Europe and leave him and the husband at home, and leave our kids with the husband at home. Before you come back, there may be, adultery, different things. The man can't hold himself. The woman can't hold herself. Issues, problem. You see a lot of things happening here and there. It's better a family is in a place that where they can work together and become somebody, have peace of mind, rather than coming to Europe. One is separated, one is on the other side. Problems. Please do not try it. Please don't try it. When the children are still very little, maybe 2-3 years, you can still say, okay, you can get away with it. But not all the time, because sometimes the women that we come over here leave their children for crashes to be taken care of. You don't know what those children are going through in the crashes that they are attending, in the nursery school. You don't know what they are going through, because one parent is not there. One parent is not there. Years ago, I was taking my daughter to a creche, a nursery school, when she was less than a year old. If I take her to a creche, I'm about to leave the creche, she'll be crying like, Mom, don't leave me here. Don't leave me here. She'll be crying. She'll be crying. I was I need to go to work, because their father was not there. I need to go to work. So many times she'll be sick. Sometimes they will have to call me from work to come and carry her. I'll go and carry her, and I will leave my work and I'm going home. She'll be crying. She'll be crying. One day she was not, because she was less than 1 year old when she started the creche. One day when she was like a year and 3-4 months, she started talking, and I asked her what's going on. She said, go away, go away. I went to the manager of the nursery or creche. I said to her, why is she always saying this? I said, because she's always saying this and she never stopped. And the manager said to me that they always push her away. He said they push her. They say to her, go away, go away, go away. And the thing touches my heart. I was like, what is going on? What is this? As I'm saying this now, I don't want to cry, because Christ has redeemed me from tears, has liberated me from tears. I was almost crying. Oh, she goes to creche and they push her away. The manager said they push her. I was like, what did you? She didn't do it. She didn't say anything. She said they push her. I was doing what can I do until I stopped that job? Please do not do it. You bring your wife over to a different country, or your children are whether in Nigeria, regardless of whatever country that they are in. You left the woman here and say you are coming here to come and make money. Before you make the money and come back, are you going to still meet that family the same? Are things going to be the same? Please think twice before you make the decision. And if it's necessary, please do not do it. Don't do it. There are so many things that are happening in this world that people need to sit down and think about. It only takes the grace of God when the devil is trying to do things that he always wants to do. You have to not fight with faith. You have to stand with grace. You have to stand in grace. If not, you can't. But the Bible says with faith, it's possible to please God. You have to now invite Jesus, who shed his blood on the cross, to come and avail, to come and speak when you were sleeping, when you did not know, when you made the wrong decision, you have to now call the blood. You have to now stand on faith. Because the Bible made me to understand that with faith, it's possible to please God. Thank you for tuning in.